We look to this. Now we look to the stages. Phases and stages. Normally the stages are in 4 parts. First building that you're going to see now. Low first building. Low first building. It starts here. Because the first building is until the midfield. Until the midfield. First stage of building. Okay? See. Could be, the team could be press, or maybe there is no press there. Now I'm showing situations that the players come from the first building of construction of the offensive process with press.
Could be
Pressing.
preparation to attack.
Huh?
Could be preparation to attack.
No, they are in attacks because he has the ball.
Okay, but this first building, I can
If you want to make preparations, no, for me, no problem. Preparation for attack. But they are in the attack. They are not preparing for attack. Because after this, you see this. Huh? See how the other team comes to press. See how the other team makes zone pressing. You can see it. See, now we are in the second stage. Went past the midfield line. They are in second stage. Because football is a game. Is not a striking game. Football is a building game. It's a building game. You go to basketball, and basketball is not a building game. It's a game of throwing, always throw, and handball. Stupid sports.
What do you have against?
Everything. Everything. Play football.
It's better.
Play football is better. You have high, is when the ball goes long balls. Long balls. Long balls. So it's high. High first building. Okay? This is my team. Oh, look, sorry. Sorry. Low, don't forget this, low and high. It's not important that he starts with a goalkeeper. It's not important. He could start with another player. He put a long ball, so it's a first building with a long ball. In China, for example, no one starts with a low first building. No one. It's always long ball. Always. They don't like to lose the ball. This is the green ones are my team. So was my team. One of sport. But at least we made a good job. We got fired, but we made a good job. See how we organize. We are always organized like this. We always organize like this. We have now I can talk about this because it was inside. So normally we go down. Go down with the goalkeeper to central defender and right defender, left defender. All right, and midfield player. always. And sometimes when we are pressed, we make a long ball. And the long ball is always like this. The striker, here or there. Two players come behind him, and two players come in front of him. Always like this. This is the most simple way to get out. And the other team, so if the ball goes a little low to the chest, he plays with these two guys. And when he passes, he makes a long ball to these guys, they are ready. If the ball goes very high, he just flick the ball and he goes to this guy or this guy. So this is prepare and train. This is prepare and train. Okay? And you know, when you put 5 guys here, what the other team is going to do? They're going to put one guy here, another guy here, another guy here, maybe like this, put 4 or 5 guys, maybe another guy here, and we open another guy here. Okay? Because sometimes the ball would be like this, or sometimes the ball goes like to this, because everyone is concentrated in this area. Okay? This is studying. We study the situation and we put it. So there is one important thing. How we get out from the first building stage to the second build stage. That we're going to see now. We can go low too. We can go low too, like here in Bayern Munich. See, go low. And we cross the line with the ball is low. See, if you have this kind of instruments to put this animation in the video clip. See, there you go. Low. Sometimes with the pass, sometimes it's continuing the ball, dribbling the ball, and pass the line. Okay? Or you go high. The ball is in the first stage, and high ball to the second stage. How we can cross the line with low or high ball. See this situation. Passing, look at that. We are looking, look, we are looking top teams. We are not looking for anything. It's top team. Barcelona against Bayern Munich. Look how the big mistake of the central defender. How is possible? Yes, it's possible. You can see it. It's possible. So you can see this. Another thing that you going to use in your report is looking at the team. When he crossed the line, he's going down or high. 2 against 1 here. This guy and these 2 guys go to the same guy. And the other.
No communication.
The goal was Bayern Munich scored. They made this exercise here in Spire.
Yeah?
About 30 minutes every day, make it like this.
Yeah. Because you have to train.
Yes.
Yeah. I cannot go to the room and say to the players, "Oh, today we're going to put a long ball. Hey, mister, we never make a long ball. Yeah.
It's a beach.
Okay, freedom. Make a long ball. Yeah, you have to train.
Like this.
You have to train
This one.
You have to train this.
But Joe, let me. Do you think that in this situation the problem is more about individual mistake or psychological mistake, focus, concentration mistake?
That is
Well, because
it's
in this situation they are professional. They
Yeah, I know
we
that.
cannot imagine that or they don't know about the
yeah. Look at me.
I believe it's the fault.
I don't know if you see. I don't know if you see Manchester United against Liverpool. Manchester United wins 2-1 to Liverpool. The first two goals was two long balls from the goalkeeper, and the first goal is the most simple thing that we can explain. Look, the goalkeeper have the ball here, and Lukaku was here, and behind Lukaku was a guy marking, and there was another guy here, and there was another guy here, and the defender comes, and another defender comes here, like this, and after they have this. When the ball comes, the ball is very, very high. Very high. Lukaku has no chance to put the ball in the chest. No chance. So these players cannot play. These should not be there. Should be inside. Because he's going to flick the ball. He's going to flick the ball. So this guy, the first moment that he sees the ball in the air, the first thing, don't push this guy, come inside. Because this guy is going to flick the ball. No, he stays here. You know what's happened? This guy flicked the ball here. And this one comes. Rashford. Come inside. And he was completely beaten. Now you ask, is an individual mistake or is a psychological defect?
It's my question.
Yeah. And I say,
Because
it's a stupid mistake.
yes,
It's a stupid mistake.
but
Because a guy with this experience, he already knows when the ball is too high. This guy, if he's going to win this ball, because his colleague maybe going to win this ball and the ball goes there. He should be inside. Because if he misses, he already make two things on the same time. First, he's closing the space. Second, he can fight for the second ball. Third, he stays in front of Rashford. And after, if Rashford take me out, that is another thing. But Rashford, you're going to see the game. Go to YouTube and you will see. The German guy, if the German guy, Jürgen Klopp, for sure, if it was me, I will tell this guy, come see, let's see this picture. Why you are open? Why you are open? And you're going to tell me, I was open because I was marking the Rashford. Okay. But you see the high of the ball. It's too high. You don't need to be near of him. You should be inside. It's not because it's a goal. Imagine that situation, don't make a goal. I will say the same thing. You understand? I will say the same thing to them. I will say, come inside. I know that it was no goal. No problem. But that is a mistake. Because the ball is too high. And the guy don't go use the chest. You're going to use the head. And this guy should attack the ball and win the ball. But if you don't win the ball, this guy should be the cover. Should be the cover. Now you can say, maybe the other one will... No, the other one cannot come inside. You know why? Because he's inside. And the most vital space is inside, not outside. So should be this one. It's not because the ball comes to this guy. It's because the ball, this guy must be inside because the vital space is inside of the game, not outside. You see how with small mistakes you can get a goal and lose the game? Because the second game was almost the same. The second goal was almost the same. Long ball from the goalkeeper. Sure. See? That's why so what we have here, you have here a long ball. There was not, first building of the attack was not working. He make directly to the second build. They build up directly. Some they like this type of game, the situation.
Long
Some they don't like it. They want to go low. For me, if I go score with a long ball, I will make a long ball. If I don't score with a get out, you know, like passing by everyone, there are people that like it. For me, what is important is marking goals. What is the way of marking goals? That is the most important. So the second building, as you know, is work in this space here. Second building. See, once again, Barcelona. Normally, they like to, like you said, preparing the attack to the goal. Huh? It's preparing. It's creating unbalance in defense. They take the time. That's why. Imagine the training now. Let's imagine the training now. Imagine that I want to organize exercise of counterattack. What is the element that have more impact in the counterattack? Is the space or the time? I take the ball. Tick, 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 tick. What is most important in counterattack? Is the space or time?
Smile.
Give me the ball. You don't go to WhatsApp. And smile. Yes! It's time. It's time. And in positional attack, what is the most important thing? Is time or space? Space. Because we want to find space. Want my snap? Huh? Now it's good, huh? Okay. So, when I'm going to organize exercise for positional attack, what I'm going to do is reduce the space and give all the time they want. Good. So I reduce, I make, for example, 7 against 6, and okay, you change, and try to score. Okay? But if I want to make a contract, so let's use this. If I want to make a contract, imagine 7 against 6, and a guy there and a guy there, 1 against 1. So this team is playing, and when the defense win the ball, the first pass or the second pass is directly to this guy. So from one side, positional attack, and the other side, counter attack. Because after I can say to my this guy will pass the line and make 2 against 1, and one of these guys will come and make 2 against 2, and more time they use it, the more players will come behind. So I'm training. What I'm training? Imagine that I'm a guy from counter-attack, and the other team like to make position on that. So I make a scenario that may be going to happen during the competition and make this situation. This is the time for me is important. No more. Farad is not here. Okay, 50 seconds. 50 seconds. You have 50 seconds to counterattack. If you don't make it in 50 seconds, give the ball away. And this guy here, no problem. Time is not important. It's space. It's space. See how these elements come from the analyzing to a conception, and from the conception to the trade. You see?
The counter already the space is fine because the opposite team in the offensive situation, the players in the not right position. The space is very clear.
Yeah, it's very
But
clear.
we need to take the time. It's very fast
Yeah.
because don't give them too bad.
Yes, I have to push it in time.
Yes. Yes.
Imagine that. I always do this. Always do this. So let's just it's a simple way of understanding. I have how many players I have here? 7 against 6. How many players total? 13. The space I have here is how much? Imagine that we have 64 meters plus okay, 30 meters. I have 1,000 meters square, 1,800 meters square. Divide for 30. It's about 105 meters per player. Correct? And here I have 30 meters for 64 meters. I have 1,080 meters divided for 2 players. 900 meters square for players. You see the difference? Huh? You see? I'm a good coach. See, I'm a good coach. No, coach. You see, these are for counterattacks. And these are for positional attacks. You see the difference of the square meters for players? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see the next one. Creation. We can create for outside game. Outside game is from here, corridor. Let's see. The ball comes from inside to outside. Normally, outside game we have more space to play because everyone is very worried about the central corridor, and it's true. Everyone is very concerned about the front corridor. So we can come from outside to inside from crossing, or sometimes you go dribbling the ball until the inside and you can kick it. Okay? So you can go for inside. Inside game is the most important situations because it can give more goals. But the problem to make inside game is the players must be very skillful. Because if you lose the ball, normally you have a counter. Huh? Normally you have a counter. No. So that's why the best players and the best teams in the world, they know how to use the inside game. From the inside, come inside. Let's see this one. Inside, inside, inside. Sometimes you look at this, looks there are kids playing in the playground, but it's not. And the other teams are good too. We are looking for good teams. Second stage, they are creating for inside. Look, the ball pass between central defender and the right defender. The ball pass there. Huh? So, as an analyzer, you go and you see, look at this picture. And after the coach will look and say, I'm going to show this to the players. I'm going to show this. How we can get a goal like this? How we can get a goal like this? Huh? Look. Where's the mistake here?
Nothing inside.
Everyone is running behind the guy and the ball. The ball comes inside. Someone is going to go. Now is the moment that the coach has to tell the players, should this guy go or stay in his position? Because when he goes, look, it's 4 against 1 here. It's 1 against 1 here. And this guy is taping the game. Now he's filming the game. This guy is filming the game. And these two guys look and say, they don't need me. They don't need me. I will stay here, no problem. No problem. I will stay here. No problem. Because my friends will care about that. Yeah. They care so much that, look, see how these organized stay from 4, now is 1 against 0.
What is the mistake now?
Huh?
What is the mistake?
The mistake comes behind this. Let's see.
But from the start, is it the
From
right
the
back?
start. He comes from here.
Yes.
The mistake, you know, this kind of
The main cause.
Huh?
The main cause.
The main cause. This video clip have what we say that is a domino mistakes.
Yeah.
It starts with a big mistake
Continue.
and continues with different mistakes. And football is like a system. When something happens here, has an impact here. And when this video is going, you see more mistakes until the big mistake. And the big mistake is getting the goal.
True.
Yeah.
Mistake.
Yeah.
Not only one player.
Not one.
Team mistake.
It's a
But some mistakes, only one player.
yeah, but now here is a group mistake.
Yeah.
Everyone is making a mistake.
Excuse me, okay? I see you.
Going to play?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. You see here. Now we see here. First stage, no pressure.
Yeah.
Very easy to pass because the team is unbalanced on the front. But they have the line of defense. Okay? Now let's stop this. How are they going to stop this? Okay, let's see. Big.
1v1.
Oh, let's stop. Wait, see. One player here, 1 against 1. You have 3 players behind them and 3 players here. 3 against 3. one against one, and this one is here. Now, let's see what's going to happen. You're going to pass the ball inside. Inside. Now, the team is compact now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one here. And this is, okay, it's a little, okay, it's taking a film or a photograph from this guy. Okay. Now, what's going to happen? Look, this guy is coming to focus this guy, and this one.
The position of the
Body position, body.
body position.
Body
position.
It's not the,
Yes.
we're not seeing
Yes. And look, you don't see this guy. He's looking for the referee or look at it. Okay, this one it doesn't matter because it's too far away. This guy is inside because he's looking. These two guys here, you can say this guy is bad position. But for me, this guy is bad position. But these two guys, what they are doing?
they can't just
Taping. They are taping, man.
Taping, yeah.
They are taping.
Cameraman.
Look, you know how many meters are here? About 2 meters. 1 meter and a half. Okay? And when this guy have 1 meter and a half, what's going to happen? Look at the pass. Look at the pass. The pass between this one and this one. And this one will open here. This guy have to look the ball, and this guy. And this guy, for him, finished the game. He was in defense. Remember you said?
Sleeping.
Sleeping, yeah. No, it's not sleeping because he's walking.
No, because he's a
He's a walking guy.
Dreaming.
he's a goalkeeper coach, and he saw another mistake. The goalkeeper is inside the goal,
Yeah, he's inside.
so
Yeah.
it's another mistake.
Yeah.
Because he was not even in the picture, the first picture.
Yeah.
First picture he was.
But you know, when you have 4 guys in front of him, or 6 guys in front of him, you never think that it's going to happen a pass between the line. So after he's, when he jumps and they press, he's dead. The team is dead. The team is dead. So I want to. This is not PlayStation. Come on, it's not PlayStation. Don't go to your coach and say, this and this, and say, yeah, that is PlayStation. Okay, no. For having goals, there is always mistakes. Always. So, you have to study the mistake. And after, train. You have to train. Not training the mistakes. Is training to don't have mistakes. Okay?
Yeah.
Because there are guys that I'm going to train the mistakes. No, don't train the mistakes. Train to how to don't do it mistakes. Okay? Let's see striking. Outside game normally has cross. And this cross could be high or could be low. And could be on the first post, second post, penalty point, and small area. These are 4 points that normally they use. Because they are, you have reference there. And for players, it's very good to have a reference there. So, if you see here, first post. See. This is second post. Okay? Crossing. Thank you. See you tomorrow. You go training or you go
Sleep and drink.
sleep? Sleep. Okay. Sleep well. At least, come on. At least he's honest. Honest.
Truth is the truth.
I prefer a guy honest than a guy that he could say, I'm going to train 3 hours. I don't believe it, but yeah, it's honest. It's better honest guy than another guy. You see, small penalty area, and after we have crossing to the small area. Okay? Low. I like very much low crossing. I like very much because for high crossing you have to have guys that jump very
Goalkeeper
high,
also.
tall guys. And crossing. There is a in my times when I was in the training, everyone think that crossing is always in the air. And I don't understand why the cross must be always in the air. Could be on the grass, on the ground, because sometimes in the ground it's more difficult to stop that crossing. So you can have the same in the first post, crossing in the first post. You can the second post. Or you can go to the penalty post, point, sorry. Or in a small area.
Would you define a cross and a cutback as the same?
Huh?
Like a cross and a cutback?
Yeah. I don't put it. That is for me is the one of the best is the guy go almost on the line and nothing cross.
Like Frank
But-
Lampard.
Yeah. That is fantastic. I don't put it here because
But
it's
you
so
call it
many.
the same.
Yeah.
It would still be a cross.
Yeah, still is a cross,
Yeah.
for sure. Because when a cross is always an action that it comes from outside to the inside, and someone,
It's the line.
yeah, use it this. That. I don't put it. It is so many situations. But after you should feel the difference, because there is teams that always go to the line, not cross inside of the area, always behind the area, because when you go to the line, all the defense goes almost to the line of the goal line. If the ball goes there, this guy is always without pressure.
Also, like if you have a quick attack, maybe the players are catching up
Yeah,
from midfield.
second wave. Sometimes we call it the second wave of the attack. Second wave. The guy goes, and the second wave comes and finish the situation. So now inside game, I could be high too, or could be low. And I normally use these elements. That is simple combination. That is one pass there, and make a combination. Just pass the ball to the guy. Just put the ball on the box. Or direct combination. Look, the guy going to pass the ball and go in front. Look where he goes to take the ball. So it's we call it direct combination. 1-2, 1-2, 2 guys and make the goal. And indirect combination is the third guy that he goes to take the ball. See, 1, 2, 3 guys. Finish. We call it indirect combination. 1, 2, it is in the beginning. Simple combination, just one pass behind the defense and finish. This is direct combination. two guys and finish. Direct combination like this one, and after indirect combination.
2 players.
That is only for organizing the head of people. Huh? You don't need after. You don't need to. If you don't find it, no problem. See, 1, 2, 3 guys. Third guy will take advantage of the situation. Now we can see the stages in defense. Now we can see inside game, a little bit of inside game. See the balls. Normally it's a breaking pass. Breaking pass, look. Come inside. This is something that he should not do this. He should be arrested to be like to say something like this. Yeah, it looks easy, huh? Looks easy, but it's not easy. It looks easy, huh? It looks easy. Moving on Benzema and Cristiano come from behind. This is a good goal too. Look, always, always, always. See? Look, looks so easy. You could make a goal, but yeah. For the guys that after you can look at angles and distance of the striking too, if you want. This angle is in the front of the goal line. Goal line on the front corridor. And you can have in these angles. These angles are good too. 2 and 3 is the same, but from the right and the left. Normally, the players, when they don't have a good line of shooting in front, they change for the other angle, and they have the same situation. Okay? And after, these angles are not very used, but sometimes they surprise the opponent. Yesterday we saw three goals, but was normally here in this space. He goes to inside.
Good.
Sure that this is impossible. There's another guy that should be arrested when we do something like this.
I'm the keeper.
Like this.
Or like this. Okay, so we have all this situation that you can short. We call it less than 11 meters. 11 meters, between 11 meters and 22 meters, and more than 22 meters. You ask me, you don't ask me, but why 11 meters? Why 11 meters? Why? Why? Okay. Why? Why? Okay. Because the mark of penalty is 11 meters. And you know this. Yes. Okay. This line here. So we have the point of penalty. This is how much?
18? Oh, what? Sorry.
From the line, from the point of penalty at
10.
9 meters and 50 centimeters.
Yeah.
So 11 with 9 is 20 meters. So we have this reference to balance the distance. Okay, long shots, more than 22 meters. Yeah, it's not 22 meters, it's 22 meters, 11, from 11 to 22. Goalkeeper, huh? See the goalkeeper.
Nice.
Complicou. Foi uma complicação do caralho. Vai mais uma vez. The other guy should be arrested. More than 22 meters. There are many players. They don't strike long distance. There's teams that don't like long distance. Yeah. Okay. Now we can see defense. Sorry. Now you can see your report, please. And you have these questions. Look at, and after all these questions, remember the first slide that I put it. You have to make the right questions to have the right answers. So, how the team is the first thing built is short or long? Short or long? He goes to the side band or central band? See? Short or long? Side band or central band? After, you should ask, ball circulation. High speed, low speed. He goes very quickly or he goes down. He plays for safe or he plays risk. You see many goals on the first stage. And we will see more. We will see more. And after you have to lose to answer. What players are used? Goalkeeper, goalkeeper and defenders, goalkeeper, defenders and midfield defender, or goalkeeper and forwards directly. This is all the possibilities that you have. The process is deep or is wide, or the same, wide and deep at the same time. And after, how was the transition between the first and the second building? Right corridor, left corridor, central corridor. And ball trajectory. Go in the ground or go in the air. What are the patterns of the team? Okay? It's only this. On the first stage. Let's see some pictures to be more understandable. See, short, side band, and low speed. And always playing safe. And pass the cross line with the ball on the ground. The players that are used, if you know him, okay. If you don't know, you cannot say anything about this. Okay? And after what players, long ball. Normally these long balls are directly to the striker. Normally for the striker. Normally he's the guy that jumps high, he's very good in heading. Sometimes he's a midfield player. See how many people are here. Look how many people are here. Only this small space. Huh?
Center.
Because these long balls we can look. This is our striker. Look at the team come here. Look at these two guys that will come here to make the second ball. One behind, another behind. This here, and this here. We will come here and give protection here. Now let's look to the other team. The other team is Bielsa team. See, he's marking. See how he's marking. We have all this space to play. That is all this space. We know that. We know that. That's why we always make long balls with that. Because it's very easy to go. The ball is very high. You think that it's going to hit to this guy? Never. It's going to this guy. But maybe the ball is there. Maybe the ball is going to chest. And if the ball goes to this guy, where are you going to put the ball? Here or here. See these guys coming behind the lateral defender? Huh? So if the ball comes very high and you go flick the ball, it's go here. If you go to the chest, you go here, and this guy will put the ball there. And this will make this movement like this, and this will give him support. See, second ball. Look at the ball where it goes. Look, this guy here, this guy here. Now you can say, this line should be a little more up, and this guy should be a little more up. When we have these, when it's well cut, I have the meeting with the players. And these balls, we have to make more compact with it, because it's a little too far away. Huh? But remember this is not PlayStation. Okay? Okay. On PlayStation you can do everything you want. Huh? And even you can lose the game. Huh? Okay? Now see, this guy and this should be a little more, should be a little more. No problem. This guy, what is doing here? What is doing here? Nothing. Should be inside. This guy should be inside. With this guy. Because if you lose the ball, this is a target guy. Should be a little more. But now I'm talking about my model, my game model. I'm talking about my game model. Huh? That's why you should understand your coach. To when you say something, is in the way of your coach. In the way. Huh? Because he can tell you, no, I don't want this guy. Why is going to mark here? I say, that you should be here. Okay, and your coach maybe say, no, I want zone. I don't want the guys. Huh? I don't want. Okay? So, with 2 passes, we are near of the box. Huh? And after, okay, finish. Okay? Now, in the first building, we have the process. If it's wide and deep. Sorry. Lines to go out of the first building. Different lines. 1, 3, 4 options. Okay? You want to go wide and deep, you use this one. You want to go deep, you use this one. You want to, okay, wide, maybe the other situation. Now he has options. You want to play for safe. You don't want to lose the ball. They don't want to lose the ball. They have options and don't want to lose the ball. Come inside, come outside. See? This kind of videos, like you are looking, it's a special program that we can do. Someone don't have it. But we can do it in the normal video software. You can put lines and everything. Video observer faz isto, faz.
You can draw, not like this one. This is from Coach Mate. Normally, if you do a circle and we stop the video, you can get all the attention of the player.
Because this kind of lines, the players will take the information very quickly. Because I don't need to go there and say, but after a while, the players will understand better. So you go inside or go outside. You go deep or you go wide. Okay? First stage, very fast, huh? So, very fast. Yeah. Okay. But after the second building, they have to put speed on that. You see how many times you see this team making the same movement? You see? In 2 minutes, we make 3 video clips with the same movement. The ball come and always using this guy on the left.
It's fast.
I'm gonna guess. Where are you going to play? Same guy. Huh? Okay.
The all teams play against Bayern Munich. I think they know what they do, but the players for the Bayern Munich, it's very it's easy for them because every day training it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why repetition is important.
Yes.
And the quality of repetition
Yes.
is much more important. You understand? That's why I'm asking, it's important to tape the training. Tape the training. Because these movements are in the training.
Sometimes analysts show the team what the opposite made
Yeah.
in the game, but they cannot stop them.
Yeah, that is another thing. That is for the coach. That is for the coach. Imagine that you are playing against this team and you see that many times they put the ball here. Okay? From this point, you are no responsibility, nothing, because you advise the coach that's going to happen. So the coach have to organize the team to stop this situation. How are we going to stop this situation? This team could stop the situation with two normal, three. One, don't press high and press down. Go down first. The second one, you press high, but you press for don't pass the ball to this guy. The third is pressing very well this guy. And the fourth one is knocking down this guy. Huh? You put him out of the game. You knock him down, finish. Okay? Huh? Yeah. Stop the guy. Yeah? Sometimes, imagine this guy here is the personality is a chicken. He's a good player, but he's a chicken. What the guy going to do? Show him. Huh? Show him. What you should do? No, not kill him. Just show him your shoes. Show him your shoes. Huh? And give him a kick. Give him a kick, a small kick. And say, see this ambulance? Normally the ambulance is always outside of the pitch. And he goes and see that ambulance? Yeah. What's happened? You go in there, 5 minutes. Wait, 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay? If he's a chicken, if he's not, if the guy is strong, it's better you come down. Huh? You better come down.
Take care.
Huh? Take care. If you go see 1966 in England, the world champions in 1966. We play against Brazil. Portugal plays against Brazil, and we kill Pelé. You see, you can see in YouTube.
Yeah.
We kill Pelé. Pelé has an injury in the knee, huh? And they put something in the knee. He was looking, look, it's here, please. And the Portuguese guy get 2 times he goes, the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
And Pelé has to don't play that game.
But this is not football.
Yeah, I know that, I know. But at the end, see the results.
The solution.
See the results.
Yes.
We win, and Brazil went home in the and we went to the finals.
See?
Yeah.
No one will remember this.
Sometimes.
I don't remember if Pelé played or not played. Oh, come on. You have right. I never say to a player to go kill another guy. I always say.
Give him the option.
You take my words in my mouth. I give you a smile. Okay? Make a smile. You lost 9-1, so you need another 9 smile. 9 smile. I was sleeping.